Hi, first grade friends. We're here for our last chapter of Junie B. Jones, first grader at last. When we left Junie B, she was trying to tell Herbert her secret about her glasses. Do you remember? And then May was trying to tattle on her, and Junie B shouted, "I'm giving him a hint about my new glasses, and it's none of your beeswax, sister." So now everybody knows what's going on, huh? Let's go to chapter 8. It says, showing and telling. And it's her journal she's writing in. Friday. Dear first grade journal, today I brought my new glasses to school. They are hiding in my sweater pocket because I don't want to put them on, that's why. My stomach is in a knot ball. Also, there is tension in my head. We are having show and tell soon. I wish this day was over. From Junie B, first grader. And again, look how beautiful she writes. We'll all get to that point someday. Mr. Scary clapped his hands. Okay, boys and girls, please put your journals away now. I'll give you more time later if you need it. But right now, we have to get started with show and tell. Who would like to go first this morning? May sprang out of her chair. I would, she called out. Then she quickly grabbed a brown envelope out of her backpack and she ran to the front of the room. It's my report card from kindergarten, everyone, she said, real thrilled. I brought my report card to share with you. May waved it all around the air. Look, can everyone see this? I got all E pluses. E is for excellent, see? There's an E plus next to every single subject. She held the report card in front of her. Okay, now I will read you each subject one by one, she said. After that, she took a deep breath and she started to read. Number 1, I follow directions. Number 2, I use my time wisely. Number 3, I observe school rules. Number 4, I clean up my work area. Number 5, Mr. Scary stood up. Thank you, May, he said. That is very interesting, but I'm afraid we're going to have to move along now. And May raised her voice. Number 5, I was courteous and respectful. Number 6, I use materials wisely. Number 7, Just then, Mr. Scary took May's arm and he led her back to her seat. Can you imagine that? Your teacher grabs your arm and just kind of leads you back to your seat. Pretty sure he's done, huh? Lenny raised his hand next. He passed around his new styling gel. Plus also, he let us touch his hair. After that, Sheldon showed us how long he could stand on one foot. And Jose sang a song about frogs. And Shirley showed us her turkey sandwich. She showed us the bread and the mayonnaise and the tomato. Finally, Mr. Scary stood up again. Alrighty, Shirley, excellent sandwich, he said, but I really think you should put it back in the bag now. Shirley sat down. Mr. Scary looked around the room. Okay, who's next to go? He said, who wants to go next? He said. My stomach flipped and flopped, 'cause a nervous idea popped into my head, that's why. I looked down at my glasses in my sweater pocket. Then I swallowed real hard, and I quickly raised my hand in the air. Me, I blurted out. I do. Mr. Scary smiled. Great, Junie B, he said. Did you bring something to share? I quickly pulled my hand down. No, I said, I just changed my mind. My heart was thumping and pumping. I peeked at my glasses one more time. Then, all of a sudden, my legs stood up and they rushed me to the front of the room. My knees were wobbling and shaking. I bent over and I took deep breaths. Mr. Scary came over to me. Are you okay, Junie B? He asked. Would you like to sit down and wait to do this another day? No, I said. I want to get this over with. Then, fast as anything, I reached into my pocket and I pulled out my new glasses. May started to laugh. It was loudish and meanish. Look at her glasses, she yelled. She brought her glasses for show and tell. And they're purple. Tears came into my eyes. I quick covered my face with my hands. I wanted to sit down real bad, but my legs wouldn't even move. I stood there very frozen. Then, all of a sudden, I heard a noise. It was the sound of running feet, I think. I looked up. My new friend Herb was hurrying to the front of the room. And guess what? He took the glasses right out of my hand and he put them on his own face. Cool, he said. Purple glasses. He looked all around. Wow, he said. My eyes could never see out of these, Junie B. Your eyes must be really special. He looked admiring at me. How do your eyes even do that, huh? Do you have X-ray vision or something? He asked. I shrugged my shoulders, kind of shy. I don't actually know, Herbert, I said. Possibly. So here, let's go back. She's doing her show and tell, and she's got her glasses out, and I think this is where she was frozen in place, all nervous. Herb gave the glasses back to me. Here, he said, put them on and read something. I rocked back and forth on my feet. Well, okay, Herb, if you insist, I said. After that, I put on my glasses, and I walked all the way back to the back of the room. I read the announcements off the board. Friday, September 23rd, I read. Today, get ready for show and tell. I smiled real proud. The end, I said. After that, I went back to my desk. Herb hurried over to me. He gave me a high five. And guess what else? Lenny and Jose gave me high fives too. Mr. Scary did a thumbs up. Excellent glasses, Junie B, he said. Sí, said Jose. Excelente. Yes, called Lucille. I like those glasses too, Junie B, because purple is a popular fashion color this fall. My heart felt kind of cheery at that news. I looked at May very smugly. Well, yay for purple, I said. After show and tell was over, Mr. Scary gave us more time for our journals. I picked up my pencil real happy, and I added 2 more lines. P.S. Hey, what do you know? I think I might like first grade. I looked around the room and I grinned. Everything was crystal clear. The end. Oh, so why was everything crystal clear? We know now that she can see with her X-ray glasses, and I think purple is an excellent color. I know we have friends in class that have glasses. Miss Wagner had glasses, and then I got contacts. And I didn't realize there was so many leaves on trees until I put my glasses on. I was like, wow, there's leaves on trees, and look at all this grass, and wow, I'm pretty tall. I figured out all those things once I could see better. So glasses are pretty cool. I hope you really like this Junie B first grader at last. I love Junie B. It really helped me do some reading aloud with my own kids and not be nervous. Because you know what? Even teachers get nervous when they're reading out loud. All right, friends. I'll see you next time. Bye.